years ago, I tried to remember when it was I came to your place in LA. Must have been, 15 years ago,
Yes.
maybe even more than that. And I came to interview Rod, and he was busy at the time. So we were all chatting and we were setting up to do the interview, and he was busy with his model railway. Am I right in saying he has an enormous model railway at home?
Yes, it was in Los Angeles, and it took the entire length of the loft space.
Wow.
And it's like his den, it's where he's most content. And it's another avenue for him creatively. And he's like a master at it. In lockdown, we were in the UK, and we didn't know how long that lockdown was going to last. And he didn't have his trains, and he couldn't work, so he was like pacing. And I said, "We've got to get these trains over." So he went, "Is it possible?" I said, "No, no, it's not." I said, "You to give all the film sets and the people that have to work on moving sets about and creating cities and things like that." I said, "I'm sure they could break it down and
I had to trust them
yeah,
to do
trust them
that.
to break it down." And I think he had cameras set up so we could watch it all. And then they moved it into these containers and then on ships over to the UK. Now it's in a pride and joy in very large containers in our back fields.
Wow. It's almost like art, really, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah, absolutely. It's all set in the sort of wartime 40s, 50s period, and it's sort of based on like New York, Chicago, not one particular city, but those American cities, yeah.
Is this something your boys have got an interest in, or is this one of those things that all kids are like, oh, God?
Well, they've all had a dabble at it, just to get some extra pocket money. So, like painting, putting blinds in the windows, but no one's grabbed the enthusiasm, and it's his hobby only.
Okay, well, that's great. That means that nobody's going to ruin it by touching or
Exactly,
putting it in
yeah.
the wrong place.
Being out on tour with Rod, it was always a nightmare because he'd have a separate room just for the trains because he'd be dealing
Well, he
with
takes them on tours.
yeah. Takes them out in, like, flight cases, and he'll take various different kits and then build his own, like, buildings from it. So he'll take paints and glues and knives so that not great for kids, like little toddlers running around. So he'd have a sort of a lock and bolt on that door, like nobody could go into the train room unsupervised.